Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, April 7, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Kansas City Royals vs San Francisco Giants. The Giants sent Cobb to the mound in the home opener, and he was well above average last season at home with a sub 3.00 ERA. KC starter Keller, meanwhile, was roughed up on the road last season with an ERA hovering around 6. The Giants were top 10 in MLB against right-handed pitching last season and come in with 13 home runs in their last 3 games. The Royals' offense has been nearly non-existent thus far this season, shut out twice while scoring a single run in another game. Look for the Giants to roll at home and take down the quiet Royals lineup. Take the Giants with the money line. We have a conundrum on our hands here, with one offense going berserk in their last 3 games and the other hardly able to find the batter's box. Yet I do think that the Giants' pitching staff is still soft enough to give the Royals some good pitches to swing at. Now, we just need Kansas City's offense to take advantage of that, which I like for them to do in this game, especially for Witt, who is very much looking to get off the canvas. 3 of the Royals' last 5 games did go over 8 runs. For the Giants, that number is 4 of 6, with them single-handedly taking care of things twice in their last 3 games. The over is 7-0 in the Royals' last 7 road games. Take the over 8 runs. Oakland Athletics vs Tampa Bay Rays. The Oakland Athletics are on the road for the first time of the season. They are going to take their hits this season and could lose 100 games. The Rays are the hottest team in baseball, winning all 6 games, sweeping the Tigers and Nationals. They are the only undefeated team in the big leagues. Furthermore, A's starter Ken Waldichuk was rocked in his opening start, squandering 6 runs against the Angels. The Southpaw has yet to find a groove in the major leagues, logging a 5.58 ERA in 40.1 career innings. Rays starters Zach Eflin limited the Tigers to only 1 run in his first start. I recommend the run line as all 6 of the Rays' victories have been by multiple runs. Our team pick is Tampa Bay Rays minus 1.5 runs. Neither team is doing well at swiping bases, as in 6 games for both teams, both Oakland and Tampa Bay have 5 stolen bases, and that should be interesting as they are young teams that are expected to utilize the stolen base more. Both bullpens have been doing a good job of limiting runs and getting outs, as the Athletics are 13th in MLB with a 3.58 reliever ERA, while the Rays are 3rd with a 1.64 bullpen ERA this season so far. The under has hit in 8 of the past 11 games between these teams at Tropicana Field, so go with under 8 runs in this game. San Diego Padres vs Atlanta Braves. The Braves have won 5 of their first 6 games. They are playing very well offensively, scoring at least 5 runs in 4 of their 6 games. Expect them to play well offensively in this game because they have done a great job against right-handers, batting .268 against them with 8 of their 10 home runs coming against them. Martinez struggled in his first start, giving up 4 runs in 7 innings. He gave up 4 runs in 5 innings in his only start against the Braves and will have a hard time slowing them down in this game. The Padres split their first 6 games. They are playing well offensively, scoring at least 5 runs in 3 of their last 4 games. Even though an injury to Max Fried forced the Braves to switch up their rotation, don't expect the Padres to score a lot of runs in this game because Atlanta's pitching has been great so far, with the team giving up more than 2 runs in a game only once in 6 games. Their starters have an impressive 2.38 ERA, and their bullpen has a 1.99 ERA, so expect them to keep San Diego's offense in check. Go with Atlanta to cover the money line. Both teams are loaded with power as the Padres have Manny Machado, Juan Soto and Xander Bogaerts to name just 3, and Atlanta has Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson and Austin Riley, to name just 3. The total has finished over in each of the last 4 games that San Diego has played in Atlanta and in 6 of San Diego's last 8 games overall. Our total pick is over. St. Louis Cardinals vs Milwaukee Brewers. I am confident enough that Milwaukee will win by more than one run that I am betting on the Brewers RL at plus 140. Flaherty got through his first start but was a mess, walking 7 batters and hitting another. It's been a while since he's made consistent quality starts for St. Louis, and I feel he's not there yet. If he doesn't have his best stuff, look out. Milwaukee is scoring 6.33 runs per game and is top 5 in both batting average and ops. Its pitching has also been shut down, and Woodruff put together an encouraging start last time out. Our team pick is Brewers minus 1.5 runs. St. Louis took 2 of 3 from Toronto in its season-opening series, but lost its momentum against fellow National League power Atlanta. The Cardinals were outscored 17-7 in the 3-game set and will now hit the road for the first time this year. Can St. Louis find its groove in Milwaukee? They certainly aren't the only hitters to fear in the St. Louis lineup, especially with the additions of longtime Chicago Cubs backstop Wilson Contreras, 22 HRs in 2022, and 20-year-old rookie phenom Jordan Walker, who hit his first career long ball on Wednesday. Opposing pitchers will also have to navigate the bats of Tommy Edman, Tyler O'Neill, Brendan Donovan, and World Baseball Classic breakout star Lars Nootbaar, although the latter recently went on the Illinois with a thumb injury. Jack Flaherty hopes to play a full season after a few years of injury-riddled campaigns. He pitched 5 scoreless innings in his first start against the Blue Jays, allowing 0 runs and 0 hits. However, he also walked 7 batters, hitting 1, and struck out 4. He didn't have his best stuff but gritted out a hard-earned win for the Cards. Friday's starter is 3-6 with a 5.00 ERA in 16 career appearances versus the rival Brewers, with 101 strikeouts and 31 walks in 77.1 innings pitched. On Friday, Milwaukee will send veteran Brandon Woodruff to the mound. The 30-year-old pitched 6 innings in his first start of the season, allowing 1 run on 3 hits and a walk. Since the start of the 2021 season, Woodruff is 11th amongst qualified pitchers in WAR, 8.3, and 5th in K9, 10.85. He is 5-4 with a 2.74 ERA, 73 strikeouts, and 10 walks in 11 career starts against St. Louis. Our total pick is over. Washington Nationals vs Colorado Rockies. Gore pitched well in his first start of the 2023 season, but he still has a ways to go before he's a dependable bet on the mound. Urena was roughed up in his first start, but the Nationals are not the Padres. He'll be fine in his second start against an inexperienced Nationals team, and the bullpen will be up for the task once he's pulled. The Rockies have faced stiff competition to start the season and will be glad to be at home versus a beatable team in Washington. Bet on them to win by more than a run on Friday night. Our team pick is Colorado minus 1.5 runs. I'm also taking the over in this National League showdown from Denver. I made the case for the Rockies contributing above, and now I'd like to talk about the Nationals. They'll be taking on Jose Urena, who currently owns a 15.43 ERA and 3.86 WHIP over 1 start. Washington has seen the right-hander well in a limited sample, going 7-18.389 against him with a double. That includes Abrams, 1-3, Victor Robles, 3-3, double, and Dominic Smith, 3-11. On top of that, Colorado brings in one of the worst bullpens in the league. They're currently 27th in ERA, 5.73, and 24th in WHIP, 1.45. All signs are pointing to an inverse outcome from what we got on Thursday. Let's not overthink this one and roll with the over. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers handled Bumgarner fairly easily in the first matchup, hitting 3 home runs and scoring 8 runs through the game's first 5 innings. Trace Thompson hit 3 home runs in the game and is part of a powerful right-handed lineup that the Dodgers will match up against the D-backs lefty. In addition to Thompson, the Dodgers have Mookie Betts, J.D. Martinez, and Will Smith from the right side. Meanwhile, Kershaw dominated an Arizona lineup that is far more effective against right-handers with more quality batters from the left side. Arizona hit just .227 as a team last year against lefties with just a .292 OBP overall. The Dodgers, meanwhile, hit .254 against lefties last season, a number that should improve with J.D. Martinez in the lineup as DH. Take the Dodgers with the run line. Going with the under in this matchup for a couple of reasons. These teams faced off earlier this season with these same 2 pitchers on the mound in a game that ended with a 2-1 score in favor of the Dodgers. This is hard to neglect when looking at the total for this game, especially when considering the Diamondbacks' vast struggles on offense. Arizona does not have a batter hitting over .300 to start, have only hit 4 bombs on the year, and have only totaled 65 bases through their first 6 games. The Dodgers have not struggled nearly as much overall, but did struggle in their past game facing this mix of pitching from the backs. I expect Dustin May to pitch well again as he did when he faced this team last time, throwing 7 shutout innings and only allowing 3 hits. Merrill Kelly also pitched well, not allowing any runs despite only throwing 3.2 innings. These teams also tend to go under when playing each other, with the under having hit in 12 of their past 15 games overall and in 10 of their past 11 games in Arizona. For these reasons, I am confident in taking the under for this matchup. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs.